in Indiana, Kentucky, and here in Ohio, as a matter of fact. The high school playoffs do resume tomorrow, though, in all three of those states. Absent from the Division I ranks here in Ohio, Moeller at Princeton. But, as Dan Brady reports, the Fairfield Indians are there. They have the experience of 35 seniors and the security that goes along with that.
Fairfield football, it's players, ones whose emotions are right at the surface. There's the look of playoff dreams, and then there's the relaxed aura that only winning can bring.
If these kids were making a movie, they would be F Troop. I mean, these guys, they don't worry about anything. They don't miss any sleep, I'm sure, over the games. They're the most low-key group of kids I've ever coached.
We go out every day, have a good time at practice, have a couple of laughs, but when it comes down to playing football, we get serious.
Such single-mindedness has resulted in 2 straight playoff appearances. Moeller beat them a year ago, but in turn, they primed the Indians for this year's success.
A lot more people have gotten serious about the playoffs now, from the administration down through the coaching staffs, where a lot of schools are aiming for that because it brings a tremendous amount of publicity and pride and just a great community spirit. There's something magical about playoffs and tournaments.
That process was triggered when Fairfield won the state baseball title last year. Yes, a different sport, but the same goal.
The kids around here, everyone wants one. Everyone's talking the ring.
Fairfield returns 35 seniors from last year's team, and they as a group have never lost a game since the 7th grade. And if you looked in the preseason picks before the season, they're the only team who was picked to be here.
Second time Fairfield's really had a chance to do this, and it's very interesting. I mean, it's the first time I've ever really experienced something like this.
Fairfield will see if the second time around will be the best time around. This is Dan Brady, Eyewitness 12 Sports, Fairfield High School.
Having just
up against Worthington. You want to talk about excitement in this game? Well, take a look at this. Indians in the red jerseys. Quarterback Scott Horman to number 88, John Pfeiffer. And Pfeiffer uses the bulk of that middle part of the field there to outrace Court Pecco. The chase is on, but it's going to be Pfeiffer with the score right there. Makes it 7-0. Still in the first half. Good look at Horman. He's going to hand off here to Ray Bull. And that's an appropriate name. 14-0 Indians at the half. They tied it, though. Worthington did. It all came down to Nick Toon's field goal. Toon blasts a 13-yard field goal, and Fairfield wins 17-14.
Oh, God. I didn't think it was going to make it. I don't know how much it made it by, but it went through. I had trouble kicking on the surface last week, and it scared me to death.
I'll tell you, wasn't that Mal belong?
If we can, now to that great ball game this afternoon. Fairfield defeating this afternoon Lakewood St. Edward. That final score was 21-20, and that game, of course, was played in Columbus. They win the state championship. They simply supply the icing on the cake. Division I state champions they are in Fairfield's first ever appearance in the playoffs. It caps off an outstanding season by this gang. The final score, again, was 21-20, and they're the supporters from Fairfield, that's for sure, this afternoon. Well, with Division I state champs, Fairfield is, in Fairfield's first ever appearance in the playoffs. The Indians edging out St. Edward 21-20 to finish the season 13-1. Fairfield supporters out in force yesterday afternoon in Ohio Stadium, Columbus. Let's look at second quarter action. Tim Ritzie gets the interception. Indians with the ball at Lakewood's 14-yard line. Quarterback Scott Horman with a 1-yard keeper. Fairfield with a lead. We're going to go up right here, 14-6. And then St. Edward comes back on top, third quarter, on a 1-yard run by Chris Williams. But now, with 6:50 left in the game, Horman hits in John Pfeiffer, his next-door neighbor, with a 2-yard pass to tie at 20-20. And Nick Toon's toe gets the extra point, and that seals it 21-20. The state crown belongs to the Fairfield Indians, 21-20.
We played together since 7th grade, and we always talked about it, and we did it. It just now hit me winning this game. Coming up here really didn't hit me. It's like another ball game, but winning this now, I'm glad.
We've been down before and came back and won a lot of games in overtime, a lot of games in the last quarter, so that's the kind of football team we are.
Congratulations, of course, to Ben Hubbard and all that gang. I think we've got some athletes around this area.
There was the